Good. So the first thing we'll be talking about tonight is we'll be talking about risk and, you know, the fact that some people don't really understand the concept of risk. And, they are in this industry or in this market, makes it difficult for them when they go through some things. I normally tell people something. The global financial market in itself, it's a market that is big enough to serve everybody. When I mean serving everybody, it means that you can actually make a whole lot of money from the financial market. You can have your breakthrough from the financial market. And if done properly, you can just carve out a way for yourself. And the flip side and the other side of the financial market is this: as good as it looks, it could also wreck you. And what people like to say, sending people back to the village, the financial market can do that. I would start the meeting by just pointing our mind to something that happened this week that passed, particularly the 3rd of April, 2025. If you are a kind of person that listen to news, you've noticed that in the financial space, there was a lot of shaking that happened, and just in a day, the US stock market lost about $4 trillion. It might just look like a figure, but I tell you, this is real money. And what happened? Trump is just giving tariff, here and there to different countries and all that. And all right, I'm back. So sorry for the glitch or the break in transmission. I'm back. All right, so everyone can mute themselves. Okay. So I was actually talking about something before I was interrupted. Oh, let me share my screen so everybody can see something. Okay. All right. So now I'm back. Good. Hope everybody can see my screen. If you can see my screen and you can hear me, I just want you to type on the comment section. If you can see my screen and you can hear me, somebody saying no audio. If you can see my screen, if you can hear me, just type on the comment section. Okay, so right, everybody can. Good, good, good. We're good to go. All right, so I was actually talking about rigs before before the network. Okay, yes, you can see my screen. That's awesome. So I was talking about rigs before there was a slight interruption. Now, the financial markets, as profitable as it is, it has its own level of risk. And I noticed that a whole lot of people that come into this space don't actually factor that in. And as a result of that, when they see something, a little or temporary setback, they get to feel discouraged, right? I would advise anybody, in fact, once if you are in this field called the global financial market or the financial space, whether you're trading stocks, derivative, whatever you're trading, crypto or whatever, at the back of your mind, I would like you to have it that you are doing something that comes with high risks and high reward. And as such, there are ways to doing it. And that's what we want to look at right now, this night. And I'll tell you people something, just like you see people that succeed out there, right? They succeed. They didn't just come out from the blue. Like, they didn't just come up. They had a lot of scars. They had, a whole lot of stories to go with it. Some 2, 3 weeks ago, I was talking to someone about my experience in the financial market. I've been trading for a long time, well over 10 years off the record, well over 10 years. And I could tell when I was talking to that person, I said, my first 3, 4 years wasn't really profitable. It was years whereby then there was no copy trading was not really involved. It was only wealthy people that could afford the use of, robots. Yeah. So not everybody uh, could get access to robot. And even if you do, eh, there are certain limitations. So then you just had to learn how to trade yourself, and make money. So at the time, you learn different strategies, you backtest again and again and again. And what helped someone like me was that after a long time, I was able to identify certain things that work for me in personal trading and certain things that don't work. And at the end of the day, I understood my own trading pattern and my own trading style that matched with me. So it has helped me grow. So you've seen someone that is successful in trading, but however, there's certain things that we've gone through. So be it whatever you're doing within this field, I want you to, have that mentality that this has risks. And whenever those risks come, I want you to approach it with, okay, what can we do to move over this challenge and move forward? If you have that mentality, you don't get to, what I just said now, you don't get to hear it everywhere. But the reason why I'm saying this tonight is I felt the leading to just say it because of I want to build a lasting community. All right. So, and not with that being said, this week there was actually a whole lot of progress that was made, and particularly for the month of March, it was profitable for people that are in this space. So, how can you unlock your finances? A whole lot of people right now complain about the fact that what they earn is not enough for them. Some people out there are having quite a whole lot of issues with finances. Somebody said that if your finance could multiply by, let's say, two or three of what it is currently right now, virtually most, if not all, most of your problems would be solved or would be resolved. That's to tell you that money or finance is actually key in what we do. And you don't just put, so you don't just, oh, sorry about that. I don't know why the network is so uh tense today. All right, so if once you understand the importance of finance, now the next question is how to make that money. And trading the financial market is actually something that a whole lot of people are leveraging on right now. Some people, in fact, some of the results that I'm going to be showing us tonight, because tonight I would be showing a lot of results. Now, I'll be showing some results from copy trading. I'll be showing some results from uh, professional signal services. I'll be showing some results from the use of AI. All right. Trust me, it's not going to be just me talking, talking, talking. I'm going to, show us some good results that would actually motivate or inspire us all. But the key thing is this, behind the success that I'm going to show you, tonight, I want you to have at the back of your mind that there was a time that, you know, there was that these systems, right, wasn't really given the optimum best. But what actually helped was the team, the traders behind this, they kept on refining their systems. They kept on refining their system until they were able to get the result that they are giving us right now. And that is where the level that we are right now, the level of success, the level of reward that we are right now. So now I don't want to, I don't want to take too much of our time tonight. I want to just jump right in into showing us results and how each and every one of us can benefit from the result. That's my preoccupation tonight. Before I show you some of those results, I would just list them. If if you are here for the first time, welcome. If you are new here, welcome. But if you have been with us, there's some of us here that are in this group that are already earning. There is a level to your earning. So let's imagine that already you are making money, maybe through copy trading or the signal group, or even from the AI trading. The next level would be how can you impact people around you so that they can earn? So that's where the next level of finance is, which I would also talk about tonight. Now, the number one strategy that I'll be talking about tonight is copy trading. Now, copy trading is let me explain this thing. Now, when we're talking about copy trading is not PU prime. Let me even explain it so that everybody understands it. Because I've seen a whole lot of people in my DM, they complain that, oh, PU prime this, PU prime that. Now, when you are doing copy trading, PU prime is not trading for you. And no regulated broker would trade for you. That's it. It's a standard procedure. So copy trading is you leveraging on the skill set of professional traders. So that is what copy trading is. Now, if you come to the platform, let's say as someone who is new, as someone who don't really have the profitable skill set to start earning yourself, what someone like me will do for you is I'll recommend a trader that you can copy. So if I recommend a trader that I can copy, or if I tell you what and what to look out for and give you the platform to check for traders, if you want to do it that way, what I'm simply doing is I'm linking you with a potential, arsenal of systems that you can use to make profit from the market. What the brokers is this: the broker just give you that platform to be able to trade. PU Prime as a company or as a broker does not trade for you. So it's best we understand that. And for some of us tonight that by the time I all right. So for some of us that would want to go through the route of training, joining mentorship group to learn, you can also become a strategy provider at the end of the day and people copy you. So that's another level to it. So first and foremost, when you are doing copy trading, what you are just doing is this. You are simply, maybe the person you are copying, it took that person 10 years to arrive at that strategy that is working. In copy trading, you didn't have to go through that 10 years. You just bypass all of those things with the help of technology, and you're making almost the same result as that person is making. Why? Because you are copying that person. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm sure there are one or two persons here that may have even done copy trading in time past and may have even lost money. Wow. Apologies, guys. Honestly, I don't know why the network is like this tonight, but apologies. I'll get it fixed so we can have a smooth uh class or a smooth session. Now, I was saying something that, in this meeting, there, m- there might be one or two persons that might have done copy trading before, that might have even traded before and lost money. It's like saying, okay, you sent your son to school or your child to school to go and learn, and the person failed a course. And instead of you to ask questions rather, why did this person fail or why did XYZ happen to this person? Instead of you to ask questions, you just said, oh, because you fail, drop out, don't go to school anymore. No, that's not how things are done. If you encounter you know, a crossroad, there's always a solution there's always things that you can do in order to move forward. And if you had maybe traded before and it didn't go well, I'm not going to deny that fact tonight. But what I'm going to tell you is this: there are strategies out there that are profitable. If trader A should fail, there are, in fact, on PU Social, we have more than 3,000 traders out there. And as the day goes by, we're still having more traders. And there are times whereby, even as a good trader, your system might be going through one or two downtime. That doesn't mean that it makes you a bad a trader, you may actually legitimately experience loss as a trader, but that doesn't mean that you won't bounce back. So if you have this kind of mentality, if you know these possibilities happen, it will save you a lot of headache in trading. And that's why I don't paint trading as a get rich quick scheme. Now, go and ask people that bought stocks. I don't mean trading stocks now. I mean you bought stocks this year and all of these things have been happening. Look at the US stocks, how it has been. If your portfolio is down by 40% alone, you know that there's fire on the mountain. But that doesn't mean that the same stock, I was saying that the US stock lost about $3 to $4 trillion around 3rd of April. In fact, this last week that passed. And now, when all of those things happen, do you think all of these big players, do you know how much Elon Musk has lost this year? Because of that, he wouldn't say, I'm not going to, be listed on the stock market anymore, or I'll close down my company. Don't do that. That's not how long-term investors think. To be able to earn in this market long term, you need to handle this as a real business. And that's why we are here. Now, we have good, profitable systems on the platform, systems that have been trading actively since, you know, 2 years ago, since last year, and, a whole lot of systems that one can leverage on. So right now, before I go into other segment of what I have to show us this night, let me share my screen on my mobile phone so that you can see some results from some account that is under copy trading so that you would know how profitable copy trading is and how profitable some strategies are. If some strategies are not giving you the results that you want, our job is to look for strategies that work and suggest those strategies to you so that you can actually make something reasonable at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, the reason why we're here is to make profit and not losses. So let me know if you can see my screen now. I'm trying to share my screen on my mobile phone now. I want you to just let me know if you can see my screen on my mobile so that you would so if you can see my phone is actually a PC. If you can see it, just all right. So I'm trying to share my screen right away so that I can get to see it. So if you can see my screen, just let me know. So I think I've shared it. So let me know in the comment section if you can see my screen. I've shared. You should be seeing a mobile MT4. Okay, okay. So can you see my screen? Somebody just says no. Okay, okay. Somebody says no. All right. Okay, not yet seen. All right. Just give me a moment, please. I want to share. Okay. I think you should be able to see right now. All right. Can you see my screen? Okay. So I want to show you. I have a list of accounts here, but let me use this one to show you something. Okay. Is it loaded? At least from here you can see that this is a live account, isn't it? So if you can still see my screen, let me know. If you can't see it, still signify. If you can't see my screen, let me know. If you can see it, let me know, please, very quickly so that we can move on. So I'm about to show you a result of a copy trading account right now. And I want to show you for how long the result has been. So if you can see my screen, okay, okay, I think, oh, good, 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 good. Okay, okay. All right. So I guess everybody can see it. Now, I want you to, all right, okay. I want to show you when this account actually started. And I want to show you the result right now so you'll be able to make a decision. So this was the first amount of money that entered this account. This was 30th of May 2024. Can you see it? 30th of May 2024. This account was funded. So this is a cent account, not a standard account. So people don't get confused. So cent account is like saying Naira and Kobo. So if you're saying 100 Kobo, that's equal to 1 Naira. So if you're saying 100 cents is equal to $1. So as you can see here, the first money that was deposited into this account was the 30th May 2024, and it was $129. $129 was deposited into this account. I can see over the couple of days, the owner of this account kept depositing, just to get to a particular level that he wanted to get to. All of this was new deposits that the owner of these accounts made. Now, this result is showing you from that last year till date. This person has made profit of what? $707. And guess what? The person just deposited $382. And as we speak now, the person has withdrawn $716 within the course of less than a year. That means that this person has withdrawn more than he has deposited from this account. And right now, let me show you the current result. He's still left with what? 372. So technically, he still has the amount that he deposited remaining in this account. Are you seeing it? And this is something that has been on since last year, 2024. So this is to tell you that there are systems. There are what? There are systems. Now, on the flip side, because this person actually started with something small, let me try and show you an account on MT5 that was just connected this January or February, so to speak. I'll show you an account that was connected this February. So this account should load now. I just want to draw out something very quickly. All right. So let me go to results. Okay, thank God it's showing within the last 3 months. Now, because this person actually deposited a lot, this person just started this year. Because this person, deposited, $2,547. Now, within the last 3 months, this person has made $1,206 in profit. So you can deduce two things here. The first thing you can deduce is the fact that the higher your money, the higher you make. But the reason why I showed you the other result is so that you are not, you know, discouraged that, no, this is only for people that have big money. The other account I showed you is just a $300 account or even $400 account. So that you understand that even people with small money can. All right, sorry about that. It seems like these people don't want us to have a meeting tonight, but don't worry, it will be sorted out. Times the network could be a little bit annoying. All right, so back to it. If you can see my screen, just send me a message. If you can see my screen, let me know. If you can see my screen, just let me know. If you can see the screen, just type in the comment section if you can see my screen. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. If you can see my screen, just let me know. So I'm currently sharing my screen. That's my MT4. Okay, yes. So can you see my MT4 page? I'm actually trying to scroll now. Okay, everybody can see it. Okay, you can see it. Okay. So back to business. Now, because of the amount that this person started with, you see, this person had made 1,200. dollars, $206. While somebody with small account is still, is still crawling, but still profitable anyways. So this is to tell you that there are systems that work. Apart from this system, there are other systems. And let me tell you something about this. Not every, all right. So I was about saying something. Sorry, I apologize for the network glitch. I'm going to get it fixed or sorted out before the next session. So I was trying to say something before the network went off. Now, this account that I showed you, this first account, because it has been connected for the longest period of time, compared to other accounts that I have here. Now, this first account, I'm referring to the one that had made times two of what was deposited. Now, these accounts sometimes last year experienced 45% drawdown. But guess what? Right now, this person is in profit as we speak. So you can understand that when you have a system that works, the system works. So I'm going to take question at the end of this, but just hold on. Just hold on. Maybe later on would take the question. So now I've showed you the result, but however, do you know that there are other ways to make money from this? Now, you can make money not. Hold on, please. Let me share my screen once again. Okay, so people can see it. Okay. So now you can make money directly from copying this strategy. You can make money from, you know, hold on, from referring other people to copy this strategy. There are different ways to go about it. So let's imagine right now that you can you hear me, guys? Okay, all right. So, okay, okay, you can hear me good. Now, how are the ways how can you make money from, so sorry, this network thing is a little bit you know, making the whole thing okay, audible now. Okay, it's better. So how can you make money? Now, the first way you can make money from copy trading is by copying it directly. The second way is you can make more money by partnering with PU Prime. So let's imagine that you're partnering with PU Prime and you refer persons, you give out your link, they sign up, right? As people are joining and as they are trading on every trade that, you know, is being placed, whether through they trade themselves or through copy trading, you'll be earning. So guess what? As you're making profit from trading yourself, from copy trading, you are making profits or you are making money from each of the trades that the people under you are trading. Let me give you an example of someone. So I used to have, or it's still my client though. So this client is in Port Harcourt, is a Port Harcourt person. So the client, when he started, before he was able to fund his account, he managed, struggled to fund the $100. And because then he had all the time in the world, I added him to the mentorship group. So he was trading with signals, trading with analysis, he was learning from trainers and stuff like that. He was growing. Then he kept asking me, he told me, he was sharing his problems with me in terms of he's a family man and $100 because in trading, part of those things will tell you is, since you are a beginner, it's better for you to trade low risks. Don't start trading high risks. So, because as a beginner, one of those things would advise you is that you should learn how to stay in the market for long so that you can make more profit. So that way, in a month, maybe he makes about $20 or $25, which was excellent. But it wasn't enough. He kept complaining and all that. So I told him that, sir, there is actually a way for you to. So what I told him was that I told him that, sir, you can partner with PU Prime, get your link. When you get your link, if you have anybody that can trade or can do copy trading, give them the link, let them sign up, let them fund so that you can earn extra. So he said, wow, interesting. Didn't I've never heard about that before. So to cut the long story short, I signed up, I gave him a referral link. I created it for him as the account manager. So when I created that referral link for this man, the first month passed, he didn't register anybody. Second month passed, he didn't register anybody. Outside that, this one that I created IB link for you, and you are not registering anybody, I will deactivate your. I just jokingly told him, I'll deactivate your IB link, so that, know that it's just trading you are trading, so that people won't waste resources. So he just said I should just give him that there's somebody he has been talking to for the last, 2 months. And I just removed my mind from it. Lo and behold, one day, all of a sudden, I just saw he brought in somebody from Port Harcourt that funded $50,000. I didn't believe it. They normally say don't judge a book by its cover, but honestly, I'm a human. I had judged that, this man couldn't have brought in somebody like that. And guess what? This person that he brought knows how to trade. The person has robots. So the person didn't even do copy trading or even join our mentorship. The person was just trading. Can you believe it that on a regular, this man was making nothing less than $8,000 after a month? This is how the story of the man changed. He was making money from rebates. Every trade that $50,000 is trading. So that is a way by which you can leverage in this. Now, you may have people, you may know people, that trade. You may have an idea of people that could trade, you know. I used to tell people something, you can't just go out there and, as a man, asking people that they should give you money. Don't beg, give value. What's the value you're giving them? Give them a platform they can trade on. Tell them what the platform offers. You can do copy trading, you can do this, you can do that. Give them value and see them come on board. You may not have someone that has 50,000. You might just have someone that has $100, or you might know a group of people that can do $300 or $500 or $1,000 or 10 or whatever the case may be. Now you are referring them to PU Prime. You are not the one trading for them. PU Prime is not trading for them. We would give you profitable solutions that they can use in the long run. So that is the second way by which you can earn in the financial market. So through copy trading, there is something that we're doing right now. So there is one of the signal providers on PU Social. His name is Gold Prime AI. So Gold Prime AI offers, extra commission. So out of the commission he charges as profit share, he offers extra commissions to people. So how do you qualify for it? So if you or anybody, your group copying on PU Social, copying his strategy on PU Social is up to $5,000. Is, you know, that's the requirement for, him to give you some extra commission. So imagine that you are earning from making profits and you're also earning from rebates. You're also earning from profit share while you're not the trader. So this is massive. So this is a massive thing that, you need to think, you need to engage in. Some of us have already started doing copy trading. Engage on the next level. Some of us are new. Start from somewhere. You may not have the $1 million to start. You can start with $300. You can start with $500. Copy trading is something that is here to stay. So for copy trading right now, that's I'm going to leave it here. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be talking about how you can trade with AI. So if you have been on this meeting, we have talked about this, we have shared about it. We've been seeing some awesome results from AI. So right now is the time for me to show you some result of what AI has been able to achieve. So now what AI is this. AI is just a trading system that has made trading easy for you. So not everybody would want to, do copy trading. Why some people are doing copy trading, some other people would want to trade with systems. Some people would want to do it themselves. So that is where AI comes into play. And what would the AI do for you? The AI will tell you when to buy. The AI will tell you when to sell, will give you necessary information you need to make profitable trades in the market. So right now, if you can see my screen, I've shared my PC. Just say hi. If you can see my screen, just let me know so that I could just optimize my screen so you can start to see what I'm talking about. So trading with AI is something that, a whole lot of people need to take advantage of right now. All right. So if you can see my screen, just type in the comment section yes, so that I'm sure that everybody can see it. So this is just a bonus to it. Do you know that on a Sunday, Saturday, Sunday like this, you can trade on the platform? If you have been joining this meeting for a long time, anytime I open this chart, that's Trump USD, is a crypto. Anytime I open this chart, there's something I always say that since PU Prime had launched this around, is it January or February? This pair has sold more than it has bought in a way. And guess what, guys? Do you know that if you had sold Trump USD today, you will have made a lot of money? And guess what? This strategy gave us, good entry positions. Let's see on the lower time frame. Okay, good. So now, how to use this strategy is simple. So picture AI as your personal assistant that tells you when to buy, it tells you when to sell, it tells you when to, where to take profits, where to put your stop loss, and and on and on and on like that. Do you know that if you had traded from 2 o'clock till now, and all you did based on analysis was to sell this pair, do you know you'll have still made a whole lot of money, even on a weekend or a Sunday like this? That is the power of knowledge, and that is the power of what AI can do. You can be doing trading with AI while you have a copy trading account. That's in a way in itself diversifying. And one thing I like about personal trading is this: you control your trade, you control everything yourself. Your profits, you control the lot size, you control a lot of things. And for our new persons, because I know that there are a lot of new persons here today, how does this AI work? Now, the AI is very simple. It tells you, it gives you direction. Now, if you can see my screen here, there are arrows here, different colors. The ones that face up and the ones that are facing down. Now, the color of the arrows here does not matter. What actually matters here is the direction of the arrow. That's on this top. Then below here, where you are seeing only two colors, blue and red, blue and red, this is where color matters. This is where trading that means is this software or strategy works best when the market has a defined trend. When the trend is defined, you would enjoy this strategy 100%. You are going to understand it in a moment. So remember I said up here, color does not matter, but down here, color matters. And what does that mean? It means that up here, the main chart area, whatever the color of the arrow might be, you don't need to worry. Where you need to pay close attention to is here, where there are just two colors, blue and red. So for example now, how to use this software is this. It's very, very simple. If you have a directional arrow, direction is only two, either up or down. Either up or down. If you are getting a downward directional arrow here, what do? You carry a vertical line and just place on the directional arrow, and you trace the directional arrow down to see whether it aligns with your filters. What we have here is called what? They are all called filters. So these filters are what would make, would give you the direction whether to buy or not to buy. So these directional arrows is what you would use to make your entries. So for example, as you're having a downward arrow here, it doesn't matter the color, but in the filter section, you must have red, red, red for you to sell. Let me come again. For a downward directional arrow, it means that you should sell. Upward directional arrows mean you should do what? You should buy. So when you're having a downward directional arrow which asks you to sell, what you are going to do is this. You are going to put the vertical line on top of the arrow. And the next thing you are going to do is you are going to trace it down to make sure that these filters are red. And for a buy trade, let's look for a upward directional arrow and see. Now, for a buy trade, this is an upward directional arrow. This one is asking us to buy. For us to buy, it means that by the time we trace it down, down, down here, everything has to be blue. But in this case, it was still showing us red. It means that we would not do anything. We'll neither buy nor sell. We just look at the market the way it is. Why? Because the arrow does not align with the directional arrows. So that is how simple the market is, You can trade simply in such a way that you might be in your office, have two laptops. One will be by your side, one will be, you do your normal work, while the other one, you'll be observing the chart and be looking at what's going on. And while it aligns, you pick a trade. So let me show you another, some entries that you'll have picked on Sunday, which is today. You see, look at how market respected all of this movement. And let me show you something, guys. If you see, notice that price is below this moving average. These purple, orange, and these should we call it turquoise blue now? So all these three moving average, price seems to fall below it, which is a perfect description that confirms that the trend is what? Bearish. So that is another confirmation on how to sell this. So this software, you can use it. The instrument I'm looking at now is Trump USD, which you can always trade Sundays or Saturdays. While you may not be able to trade other currency pairs or stocks because the stock market will close on Friday, currency markets too would close on Friday. Other things you can trade. In fact, right now, let me show you how many crypto we have that you can trade during the weekends. As you can see, all of these things you are seeing on the screen here, they are all cryptos. Oh, sorry, you won't be able to see it. Okay. I think you can see it though. Okay, you're seeing it. You're seeing it. You should be able to see it. So all of these things you're seeing here, they are all cryptos that you can trade. So these are for people that want to make money in the weekends. Weekends, you can trade crypto. During the week, you can trade maybe Forex, you can trade silver, you can trade oil and gas, you can trade commodities. On PU Prime, you can trade copper, cocoa, cotton, gas, natural gas. You can trade sugar. You can trade soya bean. You can trade wheat, during the weekdays and trade crypto. There is different variety of things that you can trade. Bonds, you can trade them during the week, and this is Japanese stocks, So there's a lot of things that you can trade. You can trade ETFs as well, during the weekday as well. So this is it. Now let me show us another example before we call it a day. So last week was epic. The gold market was epic. For people that use this software, there's one of our groups. I saw a setup, I just posted it, for people to look at. So first, let's start with Friday. Let's see what happened on Friday. Let me go down to 15 minutes. Let's see what happened on Friday. Now on Friday, for the most part of Friday, gold did what? Gold sold. And let me just use this to show us example of some things. So if you had sold at this point, right, you'll have made some good profits. Now, let me ask a question to know if everybody is following me. There are one or two more things I'd like to say before I move on to the last thing I have for the night. But before I move on to that, I want to ask a question. This is an upward directional arrow, correct? This is an upward directional arrow. The color is blue, as you can see. So I want somebody that has been following us in the comment section to answer. Based on the rules that I gave, would you sell or not? What would you do in this chart? Would you sell or would you buy? What would you do? What would you do in this chart? Based on what I've given so far, I want you to feel free and type in the comment section. Based on what I've been saying so far, so would you have sold or would you have bought? Based on what you are seeing right now. Tell me.
Current structure. Is it current
Just you don't need to
market
unmute.
structure?
You don't need to unmute so we
Hello,
don't
sir.
make the place
Is it on the current
rowdy.
market? Is it on the current market structure? Hello. Oh,
Hello, can you hear me? Okay. You can type in the comment section. All right. Miss Morin says I will buy. Infinix say I will buy. Okay, good. Okay. It's like everybody is saying that we buy. Okay. Okay. Some people say they will wait. It's a buy signal, but the bottom colors are blue. But I will not buy it because okay. So we can see some interesting answers here. But however, I want us to observe these things very well. As simple as it looks, let me zoom in so that everybody can see it, so that you can understand it well. Now, this is an upward directional arrow, is asking us to buy. That's the number one thing. But as the rule states, you don't just buy because it's asking you to buy. What is the next thing you do? You confirm with your filters whether you should buy or not. And according to the rules, for these three filters we have here, 1, 2, and 3, all of them must be blue. But right now we are having blue. The first one correct, it says we should buy. The second one too is blue, it says we should buy. But the third one is red. It's saying we should sell. It means that three of them are not saying the same thing. We want let there be unison in their communication before we can pick a trade or not. Because of that, we are not going to buy just yet. The market might be buying. That is why trading strategies are there. You must be able to wait. You must be able to wait for your rule to be fulfilled. No, now trading has a whole lot of disciplines to come with it. Wait, you have to learn, right? And you can't make all the money in the market. Do you get? So from this now, we are not going to buy because all are not what? They are not aligned. So that is one key thing you should understand about this strategy software. So it looks easy, but the work is waiting for all your rules to be complete. And the last thing is this. Let me go back to my Trump USD because it's moving to, I'm trying to observe something there tonight. Okay. It's doing like it's going coming up, but it's still bearish. So now let me use this as an example. You see that this was red, and if you look closely, this last one too is red. Now, if you should sell at this place, the next thing is what? Your stop loss, your stop loss will be above. Your stop loss will be above the arrow. You put your stop loss just above here. That's how to use this software. And if you are buying, for example, your stop loss will be below the arrow. And that is how easy this software is. Now, because of our time, I don't want to waste time tonight because tonight we had a lot of network issues that didn't really go as that didn't really allow us to do as we would do normally. But next week I'm going to pull up some results of what happened in March for you to know that this software works in currency, commodity, crypto. It works brilliantly well. So this is something else that you can also leverage on as a trader. So before I move on to the last thing that I have for tonight, does anybody have any question on the software? If you have question on the software, just let me know. If you have any question. All right. So it's already 9 o'clock. We're supposed to end right about now. So the last thing I'm going to be talking about is what? Trading with professional services. So, while we are all, learning how to trade and all that, there are some people that are making the work easy for us. So what I mean is this, you might be a new trader, you know, and you might be an old trader, but the fact remains that before you'd start being profitable as a person, you'll have gone through a level. For people that joined this meeting earlier on, I said my first 3 4 years, I've been in this industry for more than 10 years. And my first 3 to 4 years were not profitable. It wasn't. I was learning. In fact, right now you even have you know, free or premium strategies that you can copy, or that you can groups you can join to learn. That time, all of these things were very, very expensive to do. Was very, very expensive to do. So you can't easily, you know, lay your hands on some of these things at that time. So it was difficult. So something that has been made readily available to us is what? Trading with professionals. So we have professional that gives trading ideas. Some of these people have been trading for years. Some of these people have, they are new, you know, no, I mean the traders rather. Some of them have, they have their own journey in the market anyways. But fact remains that they have paid their dues, learned the due process of trading. And some of them give you trade ideas, they give you guidance on how to trade. So what we call those things we call them signals. So signals is somebody just giving you an idea of what to trade. I can say, oh, Mr. John, trade gold, you know buy at social level and sell at social level. While I always advocate that people should learn how to trade for themselves, I don't deny the fact that, you still need some aid or support before you get to a professional trader if you are learning yourself. If you are doing copy trading, fine and good. This does not concern you if you don't have the time to trade. But if you as a person are new, or you have even been trading for a while, you have your own strategy. Even your strategy will not give you a go ahead every day to trade. So that's where some of these things are, useful. You can have a different account just to be trading with premium good signals. So look at these signals from let's see, from 1st of April to now, the result is more than that anyway, but you'd see it. And one thing I used to tell people is this: these signals are good, but however, nothing in trading is 100%. As you can see, one of our first trades this month of April, hit stop loss. And, you know, the trader that gave the signal apologized to traders. And guess what, guys? The next trade that was picked gave good profit. And in fact, gave as high as 95 pips. So that's where good risk management is involved. In fact, gave 100 pips. So if you have done it, if you had a good risk management, you will have recovered with that, and you will have keep trading again. The next trade still gave profit. So I'm trying to show you some other things that you can do. This trade actually gave 350 pips at the end of the day. you know so there are other things that you can do, that you can participate in. Within a day you can get close to five 3 to 5 signals, and if you trade well, you don't have any issues. By the end of the week, you can make as well close to 20% trading yourself, please, not copy trading, right? Or even more, depending on how you handle your risks. So this is what we call trading with signals. So what it simply is this: you are saying that, okay, they're saying, okay, sell XAU USD. They give you a price point to enter, give you a stop loss, and take profits. So this is another way you can leverage. So you can decide to, spread out your tentacles. First, you can decide to have a copy trading account. Two, you have an account that you're trading yourself with your personal strategy. Three, you can have a separate account that you can be trading with AI. Four, you can have an account that you'll be trading with signals. Because at the end of the day, what you want is you want to make profit. And by the time you make profit from all of these, avenue, you'll have noticed that, you know, your sheet will be balanced at the end of the day. So, guys, I've spent a whole lot of time today, and so sorry again about the network glitch that we had earlier on. But for tonight, I'm going to end everything here. I'm going to end everything here. So I'll take questions, then would conclude, then we'll meet again next week because I have some important updates to share next week as well. All right. So let me take some questions already. Some people, okay, someone already, let me go. Someone is asking, let me take the last question. Someone asks, oh, how can we get the software? Okay, to get this software, you need to open a new trading account under your existing trading account if you are old. If you are new, just register, send a message to the person that invited you. They'll give you a link, register, verify your account, fund with nothing less than $200. If you fund with $200, communicate with the person that sent you the link. They'll give you details or ideas on how to get the software. The software is not for sale. It's only for people that are trading with PU Prime using our link. So they are the ones that will have access to the software. I think I've answered that. So you are not paying for the software. What you just need is fund your account with $200. You would get it. So someone is asking, how can I get access to this group? Okay, for you to gain access to this group, what you need to do is you need to uh just give me a moment. Okay. You need to also fund your account with a minimum of $200. Now, if you do internal transfer from one account to the other, it would not count. It has to be new deposits into your trading account. Then the trading account should not be a copy trading account. It should not be a software account. It should be an account that you want to use to trade signals only. So once you do that, send a message to the person that sends the link of this group for you to join. You would be added to the group. So what is the minimum trading amount? Okay, if you want to trade with signals conservatively, even $100 you can trade. I have someone with $100. I've grown his $100 to about $267 using this, using this group. But however, for people that have not joined, though, you need to first fund your $200 before you'll be, added for any reason, you know. So, what else? Let me see. I'm trying to take another question. Okay, I think I've taken most of the question. Then for copy trading as well, so I think someone asked how you can get access or gain access to the copy trading. Now, to gain access to the copy trading, what you are going to do is this. If you are new to this platform, if you don't have a PU Prime account, send a message to the person that invited you here to get a link from them. The next thing is sign up, verify your account fund, and they would give you, they'll communicate to you what to do in order to, get started on your copy trading journey. This week already, there's a whole lot of people that will make good money from copy trading, from Signal Group, and from the software. So it's important for you to, you know, plug in as soon as possible so that you can earn from it every day, week in, week out. A whole lot of people make money either from copy trading, they make money from signals. So you don't want to exempt yourself for any reason. So do um make sure that you do the needful so that you can be added, you know, to the group so that you can, benefit from what we're doing here. So someone said, can I use $50 account? Sorry, I didn't really get your question. Oh. Sorry, I cannot. Okay, please, how can I get to this group? I said if you fund your account with minimum of $200, you'll be added to the group. Yeah, okay. I think I've answered the question. So thank you, sir. Please, when copy trading, how can I maximize more profits when trade moves up? Let's say 200 pips, because most times it's just 65 pips take profit given. Okay. So I suppose you are trading with the software. So what you do is this: make sure that your risk management is always intact. So if your risk management is intact, you don't have any you don't have any problem, you know. You don't have any problem. Okay, so what next? Uh what is your risk management? Okay, what's the risk management put into copy trading? That is a good question. Now, the risk management put in copy trading, obviously, I'm not the trader, but however, I can give you some information. Now, the trader recommends that if you are copying, in fact, most of the traders on the platform, that you set a capital protection settings to 50%. So for a low risk, then if you want to further reduce your risk, you can cut it down, you know, let's say to 40 or 30% on copy trading. And the lot size that you are starting with also is important. So if your account is on copy trading and you notice that is starting with anything higher than 0.01, and you want to further reduce it, normally account of $500 should start with 0.01 in a reduced risk. But if you notice that your risk is more and you feel like you want to reduce it, you can, reach out to me. I'll give you details on how you can optimize the settings from your PU Social or from your copy trading app. Do I have, do I need to have statements of my bank account before able to open copy trading account? No, the reason why we ask for statement of account is just to verify your account. If you don't have statement of account, you can use your voter's card, you can use your international passport, you can use your utility bill that has your name and address on it. It mustn't be your statement of account, but if that's what you have, you could use it. Make sure it's a more recent one. Okay. So, in as much as good for tonight, we've come to the end of the session for tonight, and I hope we all enjoyed the session despite the network glitch that we had, encounter. If you enjoyed the session, I just want you to type in the comment section. Type in the comment section. Oh, good, good, good. So one final bonus I want to give is this for each and every one of us here that you are still in the meeting till now. You have the ability to earn astronomically. Now, I'm actually choosing my word right so that you know that I'm saying something serious right now. You can earn astronomically. What do I mean by that? You can build your own portfolio, community, giving solutions. Now, people need solution that works. Now, this is not for everybody. It's just for a certain few people. You have some, community of people that that they want to grow, they want to either make money from copy trading or trading with signals or trading with software or AI or whatever. What you can do is this: you have like 1 week to, you know, talk to them about this meeting, because if you ask them to join this meeting and they see some of what we're doing and they want to sign up, I'll ask them to sign up with your link. And now let's do the math. Let's imagine that, from today, that's from tomorrow rather, you are from your community or from your group of friends, you are able to refer like one person per day till Saturday. Let's say by the end of the week, one person is able to refer like 5 persons to join the meeting, to hear, to see everything we have to say. And at the end of the day, they want to, get started. They sign up with your link, they fund. Good. Now, the question they can't ask you, they will ask me. And we would get them to a point whereby they understand the solutions that we're offering here, and they are able to start trading and earning and making money for themselves. What's the next thing? The next thing is for you, you would have increased. So out of that 5 people that you refer within a week, maybe 3 of them funded this week. Next week, you repeat the same thing again and again and again and again. Next week, I'm going to show you one of our partners in PU Prime this month already has made more than $600 in rebate commission. It's not from trading. It's not from profit share. It's not from AI or whatever, although it's making profits in his own way. But he's making profits from people that he has referred. And how did he gather these people? Yes, in fact, throughout last year, every day he does training. He does training, training, online training, getting people on board. And guess what? It will look like he's doing it for his own sake. But the other day he was telling me about somebody that he changed that person's life through his meetings. Now, the person had retired, funded $1,000. And guess what? For the last 6 months, the profit that the person has been getting from copy trading has been helping that person's life. In this economy where inflation is hitting everybody left, right, and center, some people, there's a whole lot of testimonies I can share. Is it testimonies of people that hardly can fund $50? But look for people that can fund, $200, $500 and more, brought them to the platform, and that alone changed their, trajectory. So this is another way you can earn. And this last thing I just said is a way you can earn from trading without startup capital. Yes, is a way you can earn from trading without what? Without startup capital. Because all what you need to do is this. You are just leveraging on the fact that, there is a system that works, and your people that you are bringing are also doing what? Are also leveraging on your system that you brought. Whether some people now, in fact, on Friday, I installed software for like close to 10 people on Friday, this Friday that just passed. I installed software for 10 people. And guess what? This week, those people are already getting ready to, you know, trade, make good profit from the market. And like I normally say, I'll still say it again, please. In trading, in as much as you're in this industry, there's nothing that's 100%. But what I would, tell you is this. The strategies that we have on board are strategies they have been tested over and over. In fact, the signal group it has been for a long time. The copy trading account is there. Now, there are a whole lot of things that we'll talk about. And I'm already so sorry. I think I've stretched this meeting 21 minutes long. So let me just end the meeting right here today. Let me end with this note. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you very much. I could see good reviews here. Oh, thank you, Mr. Joshua. I enjoyed it, sir. It's interesting. Akubo. Oh, thank you. I enjoyed the meeting. Oh my God. It's a great time. Oh my God. Good, 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 good. Thank you very much. This comment is impressive. Let me say amen to that. Amen. Amen. So all of this time that we have spent here, we would not benefit you if you don't take a step. And let me give you a practical step you can do. Monday, tomorrow, you can fund maybe $300 and start copy trading. Fund $200 to join a group and start trading, because as early before 9 o'clock tomorrow, we would have start dropping signals that I can trade with. And the software, as at this night, the software will have started giving you, entries that you can trade with. Do you know how many professional traders that I know use this software? I'm going to share most of these testimonies later on. Okay, someone asked me, what time will the Zoom start next week? We always start every Sundays by 8 o'clock. Every Sunday by 8 o'clock. Every Sunday by 8 o'clock. And you can send us a message, before time to get the link. So we're going to look at different things. I'm trying to introduce something new next week. So try as much as possible not to miss next week as well. And for every one of us that is here, make sure you invite at least 3 to 5 persons to join us next week, so that we can help ourselves to grow your portfolio as a partner, grow, and also you're helping somebody else. Do you know what I mean? I think someone on Friday was just recounting his experience of how he was making money from the Signal group. So those are some of the testimonies that you get to hear from people trading with us. So without any further ado, we're ending the meeting now. If you have any questions, just send it to me on WhatsApp. Okay, someone is asking a very important question here. Let me just take it. What's the difference between copy trading and trading with AI? So copy trading is just you leveraging on a strategy of a professional trader. While trading with AI is you installing a software on your computer that tells you when to buy, when to sell, what to put take profit and stop loss. So that's the major difference. Copy trading is passive. While trading with AI requires some level of effort from you. So you still have to initiate the trade yourself, you know. So that's the difference. So if you're having any more questions, send it on WhatsApp, I would answer, or maybe Telegram, or send a message to the person that referred you and they'll give you contacts on how you can reach out to me so that uh we can help you get started from there. So bye for now, everyone. See you next week. This week is going to be profitable. We'll make good money from the market. Bye, everyone.